to Coach's Corner, Cat fans. Thanks for joining me. And week 7 of the season, but week 8, I guess, since the season started. So kind of obviously we all know it's kind of a unique year. And so Mike and I were just talking. I don't know in all these years I've coached ever to have a bye week at the high school level. And so it's kind of interesting that last week we had a week off. Coaches and I, we talked for an hour or so on what we should do last week. And then, of course, this week we're back into normal game week. And so last week we did practice, but we had much shorter practices. And so we just worked on some individual things and a little bit of team, trying to, as we call it, sharpening the tools up a little bit, making sure we're staying sharp with certain plays and certain things that we like that maybe we hadn't used for a while. So just go back and kind of retrace and look at things maybe we need to work on, do a little bit better. So that's kind of what we did last week. And then this week, of course, we're back into normal mode, although it's really not normal because we're playing on Saturdays. So Monday's practice was really like Sunday, so it was a little bit less than a normal Monday. So today's practice was our Monday practice, even though it's Tuesday, and so on. So we're going to play Saturday night. We're going to play Saturday night versus North Louisburg Triad, the Cardinals. And they are in a league with Mechanicsburg and West Jefferson. And so those are two of the top teams in their league who we might have to face later on down the road if we win Saturday. North Louisburg is near Bell Fountain in Marysville. I can't be honest with you, can't tell you exactly where it is, but near Bell Fountain, Marysville, and you know that's a good league that they're in. So we'll see how that goes. So Triad comes in at 3-4. We went and watched them play at National Trail last week, and they won handily. I think it was 38-7 maybe. The first half was close. It was 14-7.5, and then they kind of pulled away. Certainly we've broken their films down and we've looked at them and we know where they line up, how they line up, the plays they run, and so we're going to practice those obviously this week. And hopefully we can get back into the game week mode and play well Saturday. And as you know, this is one and done now. So on our scouting report, it's the very first thing it says at the top. This is your last guaranteed game. And then if you win, obviously you get to move on. And so we're looking forward to getting several more weeks, but you never know. You never know how that works. Last year we played a really good opponent and lost in that first round, and so that hadn't happened for a long time. So hopefully Triad comes to town, and because we were the first seed in the region, we could play up to 3 and possibly 4 home games, which is awesome. Unfortunately, they're not opening up the stadiums yet anymore to get more fans and more home fans at the game. So hopefully maybe down the road, I'm not seeing that, but hopefully that could possibly happen. We are pretty healthy. Our guys are feeling good. Other than our 2 early season-ending injuries, our guys are feeling good, and we've got some good lifts in and good workouts and some good conditioning. So I think they're on track to get ready to play on Saturday. So, we've adjusted the schedule like I said earlier, but kids feel good, and we're healthy, and I guess our biggest concern, to be honest with you, is COVID going to shut us down? We've had some issues at school with just a few kids getting COVID, but if you're close to those kids, and I'm not sure how all the rules are, sometimes it doesn't quite seem fair, but some of the rules of kids that really don't have it are being quarantined and missing out on volleyball and cross country, and because they were sitting close to somebody in the classroom. So that's a little frustrating, and so hopefully that doesn't happen to us. So in our spotlight this week, three people that are really, really important to our athletic program, not just football, but our whole athletic program. And so those 3, Eric Goodwin, as you know, is our athletic director, and I think he does an awesome job. Not only is he our athletic director, he helps out with school with the busing and some of the discipline types of things, but I guess as an AD, there's a lot of work to it, and he goes way beyond what most ADs have to do at most schools because of our facilities and he's willing to put on all kinds of tournaments, whether it's huge wrestling tournaments, the Spike Off volleyball tournament. And then once the state tournament starts, we always host games, and I guess maybe not this year because so many will be home, but does all that hosting and all the personnel that is required to do that, and all the information that needs to go out to all the schools and all the teams and all those types of things. So much appreciate what Eric does. And Eric's assistant, Kathy Bowman, it does so much, some of the behind the scenes things that Eric would have to do, I guess. And those two work great together. Kathy will do anything for you. In fact, a lot of the time she's on top of things before I even get it to her. So thanks to Eric and Kathy for all the hard work they do. The third person is Tiffany Richling, who has been our trainer now for 9 years. Wow, it doesn't seem like she's been here that long, but I guess she has. That's what she said. So Tiffany, again, works really for the hospital and Bob Hibner. And so, but Tiff works, gosh, she works a ton of hours. She's working all the teams. As she's become more experienced, she does lots of workshops and helps other new trainers. She helps out with Wright State Lake baseball. Is always here. I don't know if you know she's here quite a bit. Works all the sports. Does a really good job with our kids. And I always kind of joke with her. I say, Tiff, you're working too hard when kids start getting hurt. And so our goal is for Tiff not to really work very hard at all. Would be the best scenario. So Tiff's doing a heck of a job for us. Of course, Eric and Kathy was our spotlight folks that are really help us, and people that you don't always see, and doing a lot of that behind the scenes work that is so vital to keeping our programs going. So Saturday night, home versus Triad Cardinals, 7 o'clock start, and hopefully that gets us past that first week of the playoffs, and hopefully we can make a run at this state championship.